Hello, I'm Carla, your Millionaire Mistress, and welcome back to my channel. So the observant among you yesterday would have noticed that I needed my nails done. So today I went to my normal nail technician who owns the business. She's been on a house search for a long time, really. She's had 2 previous sales fall through, one which she cancelled and one where a seller cancelled on her. And we're all hoping that she gets this third building because she deserves it. So all the way through her process, obviously someone has to have their own journey, and I've been trying not to interfere. I just listen. And when she shows me a house, sometimes I think, what? That's expensive per square foot. And other times I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you can do something with that. Everyone has their own preferences and their own version of what their home should look and feel like. Today, when I asked her about it, she was quite upset. So I said to her, oh no, what's happened? And there are lots of moving parts when you're purchasing a building. And for her, this is the first time she's doing it. She's Chinese, so English is not her first language. And she's at the mercy of the estate agent who really is representing the seller because they want to earn their commission. Then the legal team and the mortgage broker. And the mortgage broker also is motivated to earn their commission. So everyone's got their own priorities, everyone's got their own deadlines, and everyone's got their own wins for you being successful in that house purchase. While everyone's telling me their version of events, the mortgage broker says, we don't think the solicitor's any good. And I said, well, I can see why you think that. Bear in mind, a residential transaction for your own home, if you're not buying a new build, you're buying a pre-owned home, it's realistic that it would take 10 to 12 weeks, sometimes 16 weeks. If you're a landlord like me and you're buying in a limited company, those are more complex transactions and they can take 6 months. It just really depends on how complex the transaction is. So when the mortgage broker said that, I said, well, what has he done? And apparently within just 5 days, bear in mind this whole process to get you to an exchange of contracts and then completing the purchase, this whole process could take 16 weeks. Within the first 5 days, he bamboozled the lady and had her full deposit of £155,000 in his bank account. There is literally zero need for anything from you. Normally with me, because I'm experienced at what I do and they know I'm not going anywhere, they'll just say, can you give us 50 quid to show us that we're going to open the case file and that you've put some money in the pot. A solicitor who don't know me might say, actually, this transaction legally is going to cost you £1,500. So of this £1,500, could you please pay £100? So I've never paid more than £100 per case. With her, he literally took £155,000. I have never heard anything so ludicrous. Do not do this. Just don't do it. If someone is asking you for your full deposit for no apparent reason, at the moment she hasn't even got a mortgage offer. So why the hell would he need £155,000 unless his business is financially embarrassed, i.e. in the shit, and he just wants to sit and earn interest on her money? So at this point, I was like, okay, I need to speak to this solicitor. I don't want to mess up her relationship with him. It's their transaction. She willingly handed over the money. But imagine if that transaction fails for any reason, you've then not had your £155,000 sitting in your bank for all that time, and you've got to hope that A, that solicitor hasn't spent it, and that B, he returns it in a timely fashion so you can make another purchase. Because you definitely don't want to use the same idiot that took your money up front a second time. I don't care if you have £20,000 saved or whether you have £155,000 saved. You've worked hard to get that money. Please, in the last 5 to 10 days prior to exchange and completion, that is when you part with your deposit. Do not give anyone your money prior to that timeline. Worst place for your money to be is out of your control, which equals in your solicitor's bank, not yours.